Okay, so we're starting the day off with a 3 mile run. The entire video is going to be kind of sideways like this. Well, just for the running part. It's been about a week since we ran, so it has been a while, but I still got it. And my stomach was hurting during the whole thing of this because I ate pizza rolls right before it. So these are my mile splits: 6:37, 6:54, and 7:19. Right here, the average pace was 6:57, and we stopped at 20:52. I don't know why it says 21:09.
Okay, so I'm looking a little crazy right now, but just got done with the 3 miles. It's a lot worse than the cold than I thought it was gonna be. I got 21:09, which isn't great, but my stomach was hurting. It's really cold, so it's okay, I guess.
So I decided to do voice overs because the heater in the garage is absolutely terrible. It sounds like I am standing in front of an airplane. But today is leg day, and we don't do leg day. We just do not. I have little baby chicken legs, and I'm kind of tired of it. The rest of my body is pretty good, but my legs, not so much. So we got to catch them up. So we're starting off with leg extensions. I've done leg extensions plenty of times, and we're starting off on 115 pounds. Not like really high, but it's a pretty good weight for me. I think I can do about 30 reps, depending on where I am on this. The workout's going to be pretty simple. Just going to be leg extensions, calf raises, and I don't know what they're called, hamstring curls or something. I don't really know. But we're going to be doing that. And we're going to do sets of 4 on each. I think the calf raises, we're only doing a set of 3, though. Should have really put a cut in here. Just like, because this is going on for a while. I am taking my precious time putting these weights on. Because I was trying to figure out how much I can actually do. Because I haven't done them in a while. But, so I'm kind of freestyling this. I have to be very cautious when trying to get on this, especially with shorts on, because it'll pull my leg hairs whenever I try to extend. So just starting off, it felt really good. Wasn't having much pain at all. You can tell about right here is when it's really started hurting. My facial expressions, and I started grabbing the curling part and kind of touching my legs because it was not feeling too good. Right here, I was stressing out. I was like, oh, now I can really feel it. But I was able to finish it out, kind of doing half reps on it, whatever I had to do to get the weight up a little bit. Now that I'm really looking at it, I realized like how half they really were. Because like I thought I was going up pretty good, but apparently I was not. But we finished the set, and we're about to move on to the next set. All right, so set number 2, I was feeling pretty good. Not fatigued or anything because it was only the first set. Even though my legs are not really used to it, they were doing fine. So my poor grandma knees are hanging on for dear life. I think those are the only reason this weight is getting up, because they are stressing out. So I'm pretty sure my knees were not very happy with me either, because I already ran that day and my knees sucked to begin with. So the fact that I did both in the same day probably wasn't the best idea, but it still felt pretty fine. Right about here is where I was praying to the Lord to help me get this weight up, because it started feeling bad. But to get off topic a little bit, there was this guy today. He said, well, that's why you're rich. I said, how am I rich? He said, because you got a home gym. I said, dude, my home gym is all off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm not rich. All of this stuff, Facebook Marketplace. You think I'm buying this stuff from the official place? No. You can also see on the ground the leather from where it's actually coming off of the seat. Also, look at these legs. Like, hold on. So the heater really warmed it up in there. So we're going to be taking our hoodie off now. It started feeling really good. Starting to realize how hard it is commentating. Because I don't know how they yap for so long watching stuff. Like, especially for, like, dumb sports. Well, not dumb, but pretty boring sports to commentate on. Like NASCAR, they are going round in circles 1,000 times. How do you commentate that? Oh, the red car got in front of the blue car. Whoa. So I'm struggling here. But you can see me trying to pull my shorts down. So the hair does not dye, but it doesn't really work. Can we talk about the Sam Sulek merch? I think it looks pretty good. I just wish there was like a little more design to it on the back. Like, I don't know what it is about just Sulek on the back, but it doesn't really look right with me. I don't know. I think he just wants to keep it nice and simple. But, like, if there was just a little design on the back, maybe like him flexing or something like that just really stick it out. Like, stick out more, that'd be cool. But the only one I really like is the hoodie and the shirts. I don't really like the long sleeve tee because I don't ever wear long sleeves. Doesn't really sit right with me. I don't really mess with oversized tees either because it's like, I want to look big, but I can't when I got these oversized tees. You got to have some huge arms for them to fit right. So it just does not work for me. But right here, I'm helping myself with these reps by pulling the bar, but not very much, so it's still working my legs. Excuse me. So we're about to do a little flexing real quick, because why not? Gotta get a little flex in, you know.
Hey, is there a way to take this thing off right here? Because, like, well, without a tool. Because I've been trying to, like, unspin this. But it's like, I'm doing it and it's not moving. And I'm guessing it's because of that. So there's no way to take this off.
So I spent most of my time trying to figure out how to get that little thingy off to do curls on. And I also spent my time trying to figure out how to do hamstrings on here. Because it is so difficult, and I did not know. I probably look terrible trying to do this. This is my first time seeing me. I think I'm doing it right, though. I don't know if this is really built for hamstrings, because it did not feel right. But it works. So, low-key, I'm bored of watching me do these curls. So, we're going to go through this list of controversial stuff to talk about. And, yeah. Okay, so there's not a lot of funny ones on here that I kind of want to go over. But we're going to figure it out. Why is cloning on here? I did not know we could clone humans yet. Okay, here we go. All drugs should be legalized? Absolutely not. I hate druggies. I hate kids that fiend over vapes. Buddy, what are you doing? You're going to kill your lungs before we even get out of high school. Like, that's so stupid.
Hold on, let me get my blue raspberry vape. Let me get my Fanta explosion ice bomb.
Like, what? Go get a slushie. Go get a popsicle if you want some flavor, dude. If you're fiending that bad for some flavor. Like, I get it's the nicotine, but it's also the flavoring. Like, if you want flavor that bad, there's ways to get it, buddy. And then people want to say, oh, I can stop whenever I want to. then do it. They'll stop for a little bit, right? And then they'll go back on it and they say, "Oh, well, I stopped, didn't I?" No. Do you know what stopping? Do you know what quitting means? Quitting means you're done. You're not doing it anymore. But you did not quit. You stopped for like a little bit of time and then you just got right back on it. Please tell me how that makes any sense. Just because you took a break for a little while doesn't mean it's helping you in any way, because you're just putting more back in you. Like, that's so stupid. You're gonna have black lungs. Your lungs are gonna look like the Fruity Pebbles probably because of all the rainbow flavors. And then people are doing weed. Weed is not any better, dude. Your brain is not even fully developed yet, and you're over here messing with it, tweaking out over here in the corner of the classroom because you're high off a joint. You know what you should be addicted to? Pre-workout, steroids, and creatine. That's what you should be addicted to, because at least steroids are benefiting you. I don't care if you die young. At least you're dying looking cool, you know what I mean? I want to get to the point to where if I come up on a big old animal, say I got a tiger right in front of me, all I got to do, double bicep, boom, scare them off. That's all you got to do. I want to be so big that I don't fit in the casket. I want people to be like, "Oh, we're going to need more than 6 pallbearers. We're gonna need the whole we're gonna need the whole place to help us with this one." You know what I mean? Anyways, enough with that. I kept looking, another controversial stuff to talk about. What is African National Congress? I don't know what that is, but I do got something to say about them. Why are they allowed to run with us? Because these guys are born to go chase lions and animals in Africa. Why are they out here running with us white people? Okay, we are not built for this. Yeah, they could run all day long if they wanted to, because I've seen these guys run in cross country, run in track, and run just like marathons. Tell me how you're running like 4 minutes per mile in a marathon. That is absolutely crazy. If I tried to run 4 minutes per mile, I wouldn't make it on the first mile. I could probably make it half a mile in 4 minutes. Well, not in 4 minutes, but at a 4-minute pace, yeah. But I am not making it a whole mile in 4 minutes, much less a whole marathon. These guys are just striding along like it's nothing. So I say we need to have our own division for not African Americans, but just like straight Africans. Okay? Like they came from Africa, or their parents came straight from Africa, and they're pitch dark. If they are pitch dark like that, they should not be running with us. And that is not racist, because they are faster than us. That's not racist. I'm complimenting them. I don't care. They're fast. And their durability is out of this world. And I'm not even going to try to compete with it. And where are these freshmen coming from that can run like a 16-minute 5K? Because like there's some that can do 15 minutes, but they're very rare. But there's some doing like 16 minutes. I'm just like, where did you come from? And of course, they're built like a stick, and it makes it much easier to run. They're kind of tall, lengthy. I'm not really built like that, but I'd say I'm okay. But even if I was, I still don't think I could run a 16-minute. It's just crazy.
Alright, so we're going to start our first set of calf raises. My calf genetics suck booty. So
I don't really know if there's a point in me doing this, but it's fine. We're going to put it on 2 times speed because this just takes way too long for no reason. So it's crazy to think that this is like the only workout you can do for calves. Like, obviously there's different ones, but the main motion is going on your tippy toes. That's like the only way to grow your calves. For other muscles, you can do different motions, but for calves, it's not. It's kind of crazy. But I wish there was a way to grow your wrist. I've tried to figure out how, and none like actually grow your wrist, just the muscles close to it, because there's no muscles in the wrist, sadly. And I was born with a very skinny wrist, so it kind of just makes me look kind of weird without having big wrist. And also, my lower back, I don't really work it out. The only thing I guess I do for it, kinda, is rows, and that's for my traps. So it's not even targeting my lower back, but sometimes I can feel it back there. So it's good to know I got a little something.